With me today is Joanne Brindle.
Hi.
So Joanne is one of our pioneer ministers here in the NWBA and is pioneering up in the Ribble Valley, I believe.
Yeah.
So Joanne, could you tell us what you're doing, what this ministry is, and maybe a bit of how you got involved in all that?
Okay. The chapel actually closed, and Phil Jump and Phil Elson managed to save the chapel, and they secured a small grant, which meant that we could reopen, and it did actually need quite a lot of refurbishment. So there was a small team that came together, and we started to think and pray about what we wanted the building to be. And we thought we needed it to be a place that actually served the community. I think nothing happens by coincidence. And at the time I was actually looking to move, and God positioned me right next door to Ebenezer's. And so I spent a lot of time here, and a lot of time praying and contemplating and thinking about how this building that's been here for like 200 years could really serve the community. And a time when I was actually in here, I got a vision, and I realised that the building needed to be open daily, and needed to be a place of hospitality, and that's where the coffee shop came from. And I also felt then, if I could open a coffee shop, I could also have a more intimate ministry. So my ministry is very one-on-one, and I can give time to people as if I had a massive congregation, I wouldn't be able to deal with everybody's needs at the same time.
So you're in a chapel, in a renovated chapel.
Yeah.
Is now serving the community as a coffee shop.
Yeah.
And it's become something of a bit of a thriving local hub. You've got different groups.
Oh yeah, we have like a veterans cafe, we have a cared for and carers cafe, we have a solicitor that comes in once a week. We've also there's a downstairs, there's a basement to this, so we just finished renovating that, and there's a school going to go in there that actually helps with kids that don't conform to normal school, and it's going to be a place where they can release. And what else do we do? Outdoors for All is going to go in there as well, which is like conversation around the campfire. Yeah, it's very, very, very busy.
Wow, sounds amazing.
Yeah, and also we do worship here too. So on a Sunday evening, it's not a traditional worship. We still have the coffee shop tables and things, and we have a projector, and we just all get together as an intimate worship.
Amazing. And there's a baptistry that's become something of a bit of a feature as well within the building.
Yeah. Where the altar used to be, as we were renovating, we discovered that there was a baptistry here, and we now have it as a feature within the coffee shop, which strikes conversations quite often. And it's all renovated with toughened glass. So if you go up to Blackpool Tower, you try and stand on that toughened glass, you can actually stand on it, and it lights up too, and it becomes a disco for kids' party.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. So you're the pioneer minister in that area.
Yeah.
So how did you sort of feel that call to ministry?
I don't think I ever felt a call. I always wanted to serve God. Well, from actually becoming a Christian, I wanted to serve God, and being a pioneer minister actually just evolved, and it sort of became the next stage. So I was gently brought into being a pioneer minister and serving the community.
Amazing. So, like, we talked about the building and all the things that would normally happen, but obviously we're not in a normal time at the moment. We're in the middle of lockdown. So what does ministry look like for you at the moment with everything kind of shut? I guess everything looks quite different.
Yeah, it is quite different. It took a bit for me to get my head around it, and I started to ask myself and pray to God about what I needed to do, and I started asking the question, what would Jesus do? And again, I did. I felt God speak to me, and he said that I needed to take the church out of the building and actually serve the community. So I got in touch with the local council, and I shopped for 12 different individual homes, and I support them. Most of them are actually unchurched, which is it's quite nice, because I'm able to obviously just use gentle words like God bless, and it strikes conversations and things like that. I've also tried to engage with the kids, because I think we've forgotten about the kids and how different their lives are at the moment. And so anything that's made them smile, I've asked them to do pictures about it and put it on. I put them up in our windows, and because some of the pictures that I received were like amazing, I made sure that every child got an individual gift that was from Ebenezer's, and that was well received. I've done like Facebook posts and videos encouraging people to come forward and to pray, or if I could pray for them, and that's been really encouraging, because a lot of people again that are unchurched have come forward and asked for prayer, and that's what I've been doing.
That sounds so good, so good. So you're doing loads of stuff in the community, taking the church out of the building, outside of the building, and like, how are you doing in yourself during this lockdown time?
I'm good. Yeah, I'm really good. It's given me time to actually learn about myself and stuff, simple stuff that I actually forgot that I could do. I've learned to appreciate again, and I've also learned to appreciate that we can't take nothing for granted. And I was thinking last night about that, and it's given me a desire to actually want to spread God's word more, because I think if I hadn't known God during this lockdown, then probably I might not be as well as what I am.
So that encourages us to keep getting out there with the good news, because it makes a real difference to people's lives at this time.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, brilliant.
Yeah.
So we'll be praying for you in your ministry, and we'll be praying for ourselves, I guess, as well, that we would be encouraged by what you're doing, and that we would take our faith out with us and be bold in sharing that as we do so.
Yeah.
Amazing.